Hello everybody and welcome to Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. We're going to do episode 97 of The Coin Vault Has Opened. And we have exciting news. We did get to 4,000 watch hours, as a lot of you guys were here last night to help celebrate the party. We just needed 25 more hours and well, we got there last night, and so that was pretty awesome. And then I was waiting to see if we got accepted. All day I clicked refresh, because what else am I supposed to do? And 5 minutes before the 8:55 I get an email, you've been approved. And so I was like, oh great, what do we do? But welcome Sev, Weber, welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody else. Thanks for the likes. Gosh, you guys got here early. So yeah, I was able to figure out in 5 minutes how to turn super chats on. Not that I expect to get a super chat, but it's now an option in case anyone in the future is a billionaire and would like to do that. But otherwise, don't worry about it. And I figured out how to monetize this one stream. I wanted to test it. It looks like if you monetize the default ad, it's not even an option to turn it on or off. And then I tried to click on skippable, and then it was 9 o'clock. And so the skippable and this one, so I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. I might have to just turn off the things. I thought I could just put skippable, which it's it plays for 3 seconds and then we all just skip it. So that was my plan there. Whoops. See, everything's already gone low quality. You guys are looking at half a coin. But it's not like we look at whole coins here. We usually look at them up close anyway. So I've got a couple rolls here. We'll get things started. I'm sorry, normally I have everything totally ready for you guys, but YouTube totally, surprised me and threw a monkey wrench in, but a happy monkey wrench. It's like, here, let me trip you with a pile of cash. It's like, who put this cash here? Welcome accredited coins. Welcome Logan's coins. How are you guys all doing tonight? I hope you guys are having fabulous Tuesdays, because what else is there to do on a Tuesday but have a fabulous day? So here, let me dump these coins out. I'll find an empty tube. Now, I think that this is the tube. We only got to go through 3 of 4 last night, and so I think that this is the one we didn't get to go through. But then I was like, wait, is this the tube? I kind of got confused. So let me start with a fresh tube. And I'm pretty sure this is the one we started to go through, and then it was 11:58, so I thought let's just do the drawing. But I'll figure out the ad things or whatever. I feel like the ads would be super annoying, but we'll find out. Maybe they play really cool ads. I don't know. Maybe it's an ad for coppercoins.com or Logan's coins, accredited coins. Now you're messing with me. Thank you. You are the very, very, very first. Or maybe I will see an ad for accredited coins. He's getting really big here. Thank you, accredited coins. Thank you for testing that out. In the 5 minutes I had once they sent me the email, I had 5 minutes to try to figure out monetization, how to set things up. I was like, let's go with super chats. Not that I'll ever need that. Thank you. Thank you so much, accredited coins. The world's gonna fall now. Was not ever expecting to see one of those. Thank you. You guys are gonna make me blush tonight. This is gonna be totally silly. So yeah, let me get back to the other screen here. I know we've been looking at this 57 here for a little bit. But how's everybody's night going? How are you guys all doing? I'm glad I have made you $1,000 accredited coins, and if there's any other way that I can help, I am happy to give you any information or knowledge to help you in your endeavor. I might have been able to help answer a couple questions, give you a little bit of data to work from, but you're the one who took it and made it into something useful. I would have helped 100 people out with the things that you have asked questions to, but nobody wants to either A, listen, or B, take that information and do something for themselves. So I'm very, very happy to help, and I enjoy watching, you know, people grow and work hard. Like I'd like to see Logan here grow bigger, and you're gonna do. I think you're gonna grow like way faster than me. Accredited coins on eBay. Your photos are looking great. Your presentation, your collection is awesome. You seem really intelligent with the way that you set things up. That's your 0.5% tax. Nice. So this one has a mint mark on it, so we'll get to check this one out. Well, maybe if you're able to behave yourself for a little while, Logan, we can talk about it. You're still on probation after last night. All right, so the first mint mark of the roll, and we have a pretty nice solid RPM here. That is not bad, and I'm pretty sure this is not the, you know, this is the roll we didn't get to go through last night, because if this was the one that I had gone through, we would not be finding an RPM that looks like this on the first one, that is for sure. So nice split serif on the top northwest corner and the bottom southwest corner. Very nice RPM, so it's a 1958D. We'll put this one in a flip, and we can review all the ones that we find here at the end. Welcome, Metal Detecting with Austin Simpson. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. Well, I would say that is never, ever, ever going to happen, but I think we went from like 15 likes last night was our record on this channel to, was it 26? It kind of blew my mind. Like, I think I saw after the stream, I think there was like almost like 90 views or something like that, and that's definitely like way more views than I'm used to getting on a stream. Maybe it's because we're having a party and people like parties. Nice, you posted your latest video. Oh wait, it's Tuesday night. You said that you were posting the honey hole that you found tonight. Awesome, thanks for reminding me. It's Tuesday already. I felt like Tuesday was so far away when you told me that you were posting it on, or that it posts on Tuesday. Oh, that beautiful super chat that Accredited Coins sent is almost off the screen. I'm gonna miss it if it goes up there. Thank you again, Accredited Coins. That was super nice of you. You made my night. I will try to put it to very, very, very good use here. So it looks like nothing really to see on this 1918. I think it's been cleaned, and I think the way that Lincoln and, you know, the sides of the fields here above the date and Liberty, I feel like that must have confused me when I was going through these coins back in the day. Yeah, if it'll let you post a link, you absolutely may. If you have to kind of, I don't know what YouTube will let you and not let you do, but I definitely see people kind of having a hard time with it. And I'll definitely have to figure out something in the future to make linking easier, because YouTube used to let people, like, you know, follow or go to link and stuff, or go to channel, but they don't seem to be allowing that anymore, and that's no fun. But yeah, I don't mind people, you know, people can self-promote themselves, they can invite each other to places, you guys can do whatever you want, as long as you guys treat everybody in the channel with respect. That's all I ask. So I think that is just probably some dye wear, just kind of like a dirty dye. Little extra on the 5 there. So hopefully we will be finding some cool stuff in here tonight. Yeah, I thought it was too. I mean, I'm guessing, like, I mean, I really don't even know the reason they took it away. I kind of had to step away from YouTube for 6 or 7 weeks when the pandemic first started, because all of a sudden I had no space, no time, no quiet, no ability to stream without chaos. And so it all happened away. So I think I missed like the whole reason why. I feel like it had to do with people linking to either like malicious or adult. You know, basically they were just dropping, spamming adult links in the chat, and the YouTube, I think, wasn't able to protect minors from it, and so they took it away. And so maybe that's up. So yeah, it's definitely been interesting. Yet all my comments and all my videos, like half my comments that I get are like, it's like kind of like spam, you know, adult stuff, like, you know, like spam with the words hot or spicy, or, you know, just hot spicy chicken wings, find them here, click on this link. Somebody seems to be pretty bored, or somebody must be making money off of it somehow, but I feel like there's easier ways to make money on the internet than like making spam. Finally got like a really nice package of like PCGS graded Lincoln wheat cents that I ordered like a few weeks ago. But they're all nice teens and 20s, like nice mint state coins. So I'll be posting those up and making videos of them tomorrow. Also got some more of some of my favorite modern Lincolns. I got a bunch of 2009s. And I think they're all like first day of issue and ceremonial slab. So I think PCGS, you know, really gives them high price tags. And I got them for an awesome price. So I'm super psyched about that. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that online dating website. And I'm not quite sure why. You know, at first I didn't really mind, but then it was like every single video, and it was like, you know, as soon as I'd post, it's like totally a bot or something. But I feel like Tyler was like, oh yeah, it's not even that. It's also like a malicious, like, you know, it's like a hackable thing. And so I don't know. It just seems like kind of bad news. I figured if I just ignored them, they would go, you know, kind of bug someone else. But I guess the pandemic, some kind of like trolls, some hackers, they're probably all shut in right now and don't have anywhere to go. Well, at some point here, I may need mods in the future. You know, this is a brand new channel. You never know what'll happen. I definitely have seen. Like honestly, I'm probably gonna get a mod who will be here while I'm filming. We'll definitely see, but at some points I might need to deputize people to be mods, because I've definitely seen it happen on other channels. And I think especially when channels start to get bigger, I think some of the bigger channels, I think they kind of like to go and mess around with some of the smaller channels. So we'll definitely see what happens. I'm not afraid. I'm not really. It's like if that happens, I will take it as a compliment. You got an ad? Yeah. Well, before I even got YouTube partner program, before I even got that, whenever I'd watch this on my phone, whenever I'd watch any of my stuff, I would see ads on my phone. And so I thought people were seeing ads all this time. I just wasn't, you know, ever going to receive anything for it. It's like, you know, back in the day, you know, you used to work as an apprentice and not get paid. And, you know, but your master, YouTube was my master, and they would get all the ad revenue for whatever we do. And then one day, if you work really, really hard, they let you keep like a few % of it. And we're grateful. Very, very grateful. So we'll see what else we can find in here. So I got in a couple more proof sets. These ones were 1959s. However, the pennies were cut out of them and already graded, but the nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars are still in the mint cello. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I already got my pennies graded, and the pennies came back really nice. Where one was a proof 66 red cameo, and the other was a proof 67 red cameo. So that was, you know, if I was to get 2 coins graded from a 1959 mint set, I'm pretty happy with those ones. Gonna charge a fee for every ad I see. Shouldn't that be the way? It's like, why does, you know, if companies paid people to watch their ads, that could be people's jobs, and then they could like go and spend the money they got from watching companies' ads on whatever products they wanted. And if a company showed you really good ads, you would buy their product. It's like, we don't need all the middlemen, you know, like I don't know, it's like why not just have the companies pay us to watch their advertisements? Well, you have persistence, Logan. I mean, pretty soon, I mean, your channel's going to take off pretty soon, Logan. And you're not even going to be able to mod on here. Like, you will have your own channel. You're going to need your own mods. You just want the authority. Respect my authority. I feel like sometime I need to watch some South Park. It's been a long time. But I also got some 1957 mint proof sets as well. And so those ones were opened. So now I have like, I think 14 proof sets. I've never had any before. It's just like I started collecting them. And it seemed like with silver going up, pretty much the price of silver was going to eventually push up the price. But it looks like silver and gold dive bombed today. So I'm glad I didn't go heavy into gold and silver. Yeah, I would do it like once I become like a little bit, you know, more comfortable doing the channel, and you know, it's like I've got 2 arms. I can show you guys a coin with one hand while typing and opening up screens and stuff. I've got multiple computers here, so it's definitely not that hard. But for right now, I'm just trying to give you guys my full attention. Hey, well, thanks for letting me know, metal detecting with Austin Simpson, that you put up that video. I will do my best to watch that immediately tomorrow, because it's going to be bedtime by the time I finish tonight. But I love watching metal detecting videos, and knowing that you found a bunch of cool stuff definitely gives me reason. I watch a lot of ones, and it's like they find like, you know, it's like most of my metal detecting treasure hunts. It's like I find, you know, a bunch of trash in my yard, or a bunch of trash, and I you know, maybe I find a couple coins, modern, you know, beat up coins, but at least I feel like I cleaned up some trash. Nice. You have a nice silver stack, Logan? Awesome. Well, have a good night, metal detecting with Austin Simpson. Hope to see you again, and thanks for letting me know about your video. If only it was that easy, friends. Well, you never know. I mean, put a wish out to the universe. Keep asking every day. You never know, it may happen. If I made you mod, Logan, what would be the first thing you would do with your authority? Like an interesting little spike on the 4. I don't know. Don't know why I call it a spike, but that's just what it looked like to me, I guess. You were up to 118. You're growing fast. You were just at like 100 a day ago. If you keep gaining 20 followers every couple days, that's really good. You're doing a great job, Logan. And so I guess one thing I was trying to figure out is, I know we look through mint cellos on the show here, but if I keep buying like proof mint sets, is that something you guys would like to see on the show? I also thought maybe it would be cool to like cut apart the mint sets, you know, destroy them, you know, carefully, but separate all the pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. Maybe we could make a video where we like cut them all up and like kind of devalue them instantly. Yeah, some of my favorite channels, everybody is a mod. Applaud Mike. Nice. You wouldn't get into any trouble? No trouble? You'd be good with your authority? I feel like all I can think of is Carmen from South Park when I hear the word authority. Looks like this one has a mint mark on it, so we'll stay. Oh yeah, it's got a very, very worn out, partially filled one. Yikes. Some machine damage on this one. It's like I loved these coins back when I was first roll hunting. Like I thought that these were like expensive errors. It's like I just have rolls and rolls and rolls of them. Traveler's mod. Well, every time traveler should have a companion, right? So maybe instead of mods, I'll have companions. Maybe I can get you guys like a special badge or something like that. That's one thing, like, I literally had like 5 minutes. I guess I could have like, you know, done a YouTube video or like, you know, Googled or YouTubed. I'm sorry. It's like Googling and YouTubing are different things. But it's like I could have like, you know, what to do once you become like a to-do list once you become monetized. Wow, look at the doubling on this one. I'm guessing, actually I feel like I've seen 3 different ones. I think I've seen 57s like this, and I've seen 58s, 5070, 58Ds, and I think the other day I was like, it's either a 57 or a 58, and then I got a 51D. Now I believe that this is just like machine damage, so I don't think that this is worth anything other than just looking cool. But I like, I put them in a flip. And I mean, maybe there's like millions. So let's go back and look. What was this? 54? Just a 54. It looks like it's an AU or a brown. It's got pretty nice, I mean, it looks like there's some wear on the chin and cheek there, a little scratch above Liberty. Okay, have a good night, Accredited Coins. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for the super chat. That was awesome of you. I wish you a good night. I will see you in the future, I hope. Hello, Spiked Head Die Crack. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you back. I don't check under the eyelids as much as I should. I think it's partially because of my lighting. It seems like that area right there, I always get a glare. And then at the same time, every one kind of looks like it has a doubled eyelid to me. I don't know. I honestly don't. Are any of the double dyes on? Like, I think you can kind of see what I mean here. It's like I'm just not, with my microscope and my camera, I'm just really not able to see the eye very well. Or that one. I'm just going to write that one down. I'm going to need to get some more flips here in a minute too, but we got a couple left here. You're going, oh, okay, well, you're the perfect person to ask, Spiked Head Die Crack. Is there anything you prefer to be called other than Spiked Head Die Crack, or do you enjoy the full name? I'm happy to say the full thing. But yeah, I just got in a bunch of like mint proof sets, like 57s, 58s, and 59s. And I was thinking about, going through them for the show. However, they're, if I'm looking at dimes, nickels, I'm going to have to keep refocusing every time, for every single different coin so we can see them. So I don't know, I was kind of thinking about cutting them all up, cutting the nickels, dimes, pennies, and everything apart. This one is a little bit interesting to me, like I almost feel like I see a split at the top, but then the bottom just looks like almost like there's like a little bit of damage there at the bottom, and I feel like it's the same with the top. Here, I'll see if I can show you the eyelid here again. It's just, do you see how right above the eye is super bright, and then right below? It's kind of like that every time. I've never really found anything with looking with this microscope. I always feel like, well, I kind of see something. Like watching copper coins, watching Chuck on copper coins, I have definitely been able to see with his microscope something. With this one, I really have not had very good luck. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I haven't been, I've been giving kind of the coin like, a full round circle here. A lot of the coins that I put in these rolls, they had like lamination errors, they had die chips, they were just, various kinds of doubling, whether it was, like a lot of it was mint damage or just really worn dies. But I feel like I haven't been going in super close. I'd be happy to zoom in on some of the eyes and stuff for you, and you can tell me if you see anything, but for me, I honestly have not been seeing anything when I look with my microscope. And maybe I need to look at some examples. I know this one's kind of interesting. It's like when there's a doubled eyelid, it is, kind of underneath, in front of the eyeball, underneath the eye, right? Like, I mean, on this one, it's like I almost feel like, I see like a little extra piece up above the eyelid there. But it's like from my example, or from my experience, that's not what we're looking at. Nothing on that one. How often do you find things? How often do you find doubled eyelids? It's like this one, this mint mark is kind of interesting, but I think it's almost just damaged on the bottom. You know, the top almost looks like there's like a something running along the top of it. And so for you, you feel like you see like obvious extra metal. So when you're seeing the doubled eyelid, it's like to the east of the eye. Okay, maybe you were saying correct to that. Interesting little W there. I guess this was a 57D, so that's common for this date. '56s and '57s, '43s, '58s, and lots on. Okay, so there is some specific dates that they're more common on. I definitely remembered reading about them in Chuck's book. For some reason, it's been one of the ones that I have a little bit more trouble. Maybe I just need to look at a bunch of examples of them. But it's one that when I see them, it just really doesn't stick out to me. Can you read this, say bacon pizza if you can? I can read bacon pizza, Logan. If you want me to say bacon pizza. We'll take a look at the eye. Didn't look like 51 was one of the dates. But who knows, maybe if we find one on a 51. Almost looks like some little die scratches. Oh no, that 51's actually not a bad date, and that coin is in pretty good condition. It looked like the rim one. I'm going to give it a flip, which is going to put us closer towards needing more flips, but that's okay. Alright, so we have another mint mark. We'll check that out. It's like some machine doubling upon the top of this one. And how does the eye, can the eye on Lincoln be machine doubled as well? I feel like I can't even see. I can see like kind of Lincoln's eye, but not very well on this one. Yeah, I don't think anyone else can read bacon pizza. No, they can see your messages. I didn't hide you, Logan. You've been fine. And so if anyone's new to the stream that's watching tonight, there are 3 giveaways in the description below the video. There'll be a 4th one that I'll add here soon. I just didn't have enough time to get it started today. But I'm using the gleam.io website to do the giveaways because that way I can keep it fair. And all I do is notify the winner with the email that they register with. And I don't use the emails for anything else, just to send the PayPal payment. So good luck to everybody with those. We had a winner last night. Looks like we got an RPM here. If I can focus. The top definitely looks split, and the bottom looks split on it. We'll take another look at it, but it's a 57D. So that will be our final flip, and I'm going to have to dig out some more flips. That's okay, because that's why we are going through these and looking at these coins, is so that we can separate them so we can actually know what we have. Almost felt like I saw a little extra metal there. You think that one was machine damage? We can look at it again. It looked like an RPM to me. I see some damage up on the top there, but I feel like I see a split on the bottom and top serif. You thought you saw a little bit under the eye? How much does it need to be underneath the eye? I guess that's another question I can ask. I just need to look at some nice clear, let me focus here. I just need to look at some nice clear examples of them. I feel like the ones I've seen, it just really looks like a line. Hey, welcome Not Logan's Coins. Welcome to the channel. You should meet Logan's Coins. You guys share a very similar name there. Alright, let me get another one here. I can get past this booby trap of staples. I'll have some more flips. Alright, there we go. I just had to move my chair. Alright, we're locked and loaded. We got staples for days. Sorry, I normally have all this stuff ready, but getting monetized 5 minutes before my stream start really kind of threw the monkey wrench in things. It's like my whole checklist kind of went down. Alright, so next up we have, it's a 1929D. Almost looks like there's a layer of something on here. Here, I want to see, I gotta see the emblem. Does it say not, I can see Not Logan's Coins. I can't quite see close enough, but does it say, like, is your logo on the Not Logan's Coins? Does it say Not Logan's Coins on it? That would be hilarious. It needs to have a good bit spiked head die crack to be considered. Okay, yeah, I'm long overdue. Was that Chuck live on his stream tonight, or was that excuse me, Jessica, doing the stream tonight? Like, I didn't get to even go by and check him out tonight, but I'll be excited if he is back. I've missed his stream the last 3 weeks or so since he started to move, but if that was him, I take it he is back and moved in, and he's probably got everything all set up, and he probably has fun surprises for everybody. Nice. Alright, I'll have to go back and check. I just need to, like, figure out a way that I can just, I want to go and, like, catch up on every single one of his videos. They're just so helpful. It's like there's so much to learn. Like, I've read his book, I bought his book, and I've read his book, but I feel like I can read things, but seeing them and reading them are kind of two different things. Like, having someone show me examples in person, my brain just really seems to just suck that up. It just really, really likes it. Well, I want to let me focus just a little bit more. It's like on the bottom, I almost feel like I see a line, but I thought it was up higher. Hey Blue Sandy, welcome. look at this one and try to see if we can find anything. Hey Blue Sandy, I had a question. Were you doing scavenger hunts today? The only reason I'm asking is because for a couple hours in the afternoon, like my views went through the hoop, like, and I was wondering if that was you doing scavenger hunts or if that was like YouTube reviewing my channel. Because like somebody like I think there was like I don't know like 120 views or something an hour. Like I've had more before, but I haven't had much lately. But hello, Blue Sandy. How's your night going? So like last night, sometime in the middle of the night, the power went out again. So I think Sunday night the power went out at the end of the stream. And then last night, sometime after our party ended here, the power went out again because everything was shut down. But I think California is getting ready to have like a powerless summer because I think the fires unfortunately are starting to come back, and I think the power companies, I don't know, I think that this is going to be a really, really interesting year. I mean, hasn't it already been? Yeah, that's one thing I want to do a stream too. It's like I have thousands and thousands of high grade slabbed coins. I think at some point here we're going to need to do, um, you know, go through 50 or 100 slabbed coins on a show, and we can do like time travelers. We can do the Coin Vault has open premium edition or something like that. It'll be fun. But the nice thing about that is if we do find something, we'll already know the grade of the coin. And then it's like if we find a really nice, like a really, really, really nice variety, then, we found a really, really nice coin if it's a high grade. You ran some of the stream? Nice. I assume you didn't have any luck, but just let me know. I do have your two scavenger hunt prizes here, and I haven't added the extra one, but I will once you say send it. But I'll keep them here until you tell me that you're done looking. And congratulations again. You did an awesome job. Nice. That sounds cool. I haven't seen. It's like I should have just gone for the lifetime. Like I think the last time I did the ANA membership, I think I did like 3 or 5 years or something, and I should have just paid that little bit extra to get a lifetime membership. Because then I would still have a membership, and then I could probably be checking out all these things. What's the most valuable doubled eyelid spiked head die crack? Like how expensive can they actually get? I mean, it definitely, there might be some more incentive. This one kind of looks like an RPM to me. Like the top looks like it's split. Maybe it's some damage. Ooh, that looks good from that angle. Let's see if we can kind of do that on the top. There's a way to do that. I feel like I can see it on the top there as well. So here we have a 5060. I feel like we don't find a lot of, I feel like 5070, 5080, we find a lot of RPMs, but not 5060. See if we can find this old eyeball. think that's just the luster. I was gonna say, I almost feel like I see something in front of it there. It's like the luster, it just goes in these long waves across his nose. I feel like, it's like, I feel like most of the shows we've done looking through things, I'm just kind of checking for like huge obvious errors, like, kind of like, planchet defects or lamination errors. Getting a second camera definitely would make, it's like we could do like, looking all over the coin like this real quick. And then, if we know all the different things that happened for the date, then up above me here, have the camera that just zooms in and shows us, we could just go from specific spot to specific spot that we want to look at. And then I can leave the last coin up there while we look at the next one. It's kind of an interesting, like, kind of bump. Maybe that's some damage above his eye there. Nice. What kind of grading service were they doing it cheap? Was it wait, was that one? Didn't we just find an RPM? I don't think I flipped it. Hold on, let me back up a coin. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was that one. That's hilarious. You're being a good box. A few of the 43s get pricey. Nice. Yeah, I feel like I heard Jessica and Chuck say that they were working on updating the prices. For some of the RPMs there, they were like looking really low, like $5 to $8 for like MS65. I feel like I was going other places and they were much, much higher. And so I didn't know how old some of the prices were there. Just some of them seemed really, really low. Like the RPM prices seemed lower than if the coin was graded MS65 just by itself, which in a way kind of discouraged me from looking for those ones, because I was like, well, that's how much, that's basically how much I pay for that coin anyway in that grade. And then some of them were like, significantly over the grade. And so I was like, okay, those ones are the ones that are definitely worth looking for to me. It's like, I enjoy looking for the RPMs and finding them, but if like, say the grade, or if the value of the RPM on a graded coin isn't worth more than the graded coin at that grade itself, it takes a little bit of the ambition out of looking for that specific RPM. Oh, I knew. Whatever that $10 one was. I feel like the 1970 S's that we were finding, the RPM, that was the RPM 001. I think at MS65 on copper coins it was at like $8, I think. And a bunch of people were offering me like $8 for it, but then I was going on eBay and they were selling for like 35, I think was the cheapest I saw it go at auction. And I saw like a couple of them go for almost 50. And then I saw like buy it nows for like 75. So it seemed like a little bit low. or like on the prices there it seemed low, and maybe just there were people that needed that specific one right at that time, and that's why it was going for higher. Okay. Yeah, like I'm some of them definitely it's like okay, that one must be rare. It gives you that feeling of like go out and search for that one. I mean, most of the RPMs and most of the stuff, I like stuff that like you can just see really, really easily. You it's like I'd prefer something that I can see with my naked eye, but I also would prefer something that I can see easily, say at this level that it's just clear. Like if it's an RPM and it just makes me kind of wonder, and I'm left like, is that one or isn't one? Even if I feel like there's a good chance, I oftentimes just put it back in the roll. Like I want ones that I'm going to be able to go back later and look at and be like, yes, 100%, this one's an error, this one's an RPM. But it's like I feel like Chuck and Jessica have a lot of work to do there. They're running a show, they're running auctions. I mean, Chuck's moving, but it's like Chuck's created this huge database. Like I think it says like 50,000 photos or something on the website there on Copper Coins. Like, it's a huge project. He's been working on it for over a decade. I want to say 2 decades now, and it's awesome. But it's like I do know like going back and like updating things and just the price lists for all those coins. It's a lot of work. It could almost be someone's own job. Is that the eyeball there? Is this one? That looks like funky. There's like definitely some extra metal there, or is that like machine damage? Google top 100 RPM Lincoln sent sometime, and you can see Conicon master list. I don't see what date this is. 53S. We'll go back and look at that eye. I mean, what is going on with this one? I mean, is that what we're looking for? Like, there definitely looks like there's a lot of extra metal there. We'll see what he looks like. He looks like he's missing a pupil. I mean, it's like that. I can see that from here. Like that's a lot of extra metal there. That would be fun if we actually found one. Here, I'll just zoom in half. And what's going on above there? Almost looks like there's a super shiny spot. I mean, yeah. It almost looks like a little bit of the metal got pushed up, where, like his eyebrow got pushed down or it got smushed. But I don't see that down below the eye. It almost looks like there is, it's like his eye is squinting there. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go back through the list and check things out. And I'll flip this one just so that I can remember to check it out. I'll put this one over here. Okay, I'd be happy to keep going. We'll find one here. Um, are there other things when there is a doubled eyelid? Are there any other things that help you detect them on the coin, or is it just on the eyelid? This one looks like it has some machine damage on the top, or at least there's something like a line on the top of the mint mark there. It's not a bad view. I did this the other night. My camera just seems, my microscope seems to float away from me as the night goes by. I forget that I can just pick it up and bring it closer to me. See, now this one looks like it's got stuff there. Maybe I was just fooling myself there with the last one. See, you keep looking, you keep looking, you keep looking, you start to see stuff that's not there. It's like after I look for double dies for over 2 hours, I start to find them. Only they aren't there the next day. Huh. What is on this one? Some tape? It's like a fun 6 on it. Interesting. So it's like kind of like flat and crushed over on that side. And then what, the flip of it? I believe this is like tape. Yeah, I feel like we can see some stickiness. Maybe this one just got crushed. It kind of looks like the rim kind of looks crushed. I think I probably put this one in here because the date looked like it was, you know, like missing a digit almost. But I think there's some damage here. Maybe Lincoln will have a nice blue eye in here. We'll just check it out. Just looks like there's glue in his eyes. We shall move on. And there's definitely something on the northwest here, but I don't think it's a RPM. I don't know, the top of it almost looks like there's a split serif at the top, but it kind of looks too far north. I don't think it is one. We'll keep looking here. I will check the eye on this one. How high of a grade would you say that the eyelid needs to be worth money? Like, would it be like a mint state, or can they have any value if it's like an AU? I mean, I can definitely check out Chuck's. I can definitely check out copper coins. I'm just curious as far as the conversation of it goes, just because I try to place some value with knowledge. Not that knowledge doesn't have its own value upon itself. A little bit of nice color on the reverse. The luster on this coin is kind of fun. I think I can bring the microscope a little bit closer as well. I feel like we could see stuff a little bit better here. You gave me something new to look for here, and I will have 100,000 coins to go back through and look through too. If you turn me on to these, I will be looking for some more of them because we went through lots and lots of coins and we didn't look for them. I guess like it would make the videos more fun for people that enjoy looking for eyelids too, because I can't go back and remake the videos that I already made. Now let me move this a little bit closer so that we can still see the coins. And I mean, I almost wonder if even at this level here, if we'd be able to spot one. Go back 2 coins ago. That was it, the extra. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm just gonna go back 3 coins because sometimes my chat is kind of delayed. But I can almost imagine I'm seeing something come like out of the eyeball area, with just like a little thin line. But that might be just like a die scratch. So we'll move to 2 coins ago, or what should be 2 coins ago. Now you're lurking. Okay, so maybe this is what you're talking about. There's like a little... I mean, I see like you know, like kind of like a size of a piece of rice or something. It's kind of darker right above the shiny spot. There almost looks like there's a little lamination error down here too. I think I noticed that the first time. And so this would be, what did you say, like 57, 58, 53, and 43? So this is a 56. Or you said, and loads of them on the 56. So let me look. Does it become clearer than that? Or is that just, I mean, because like, I'll be honest, like I can see something there, but it kind of, like to me, if I didn't know what I was looking for, it would just look like damage, like a little, you know, strike happened there. Maybe there's an angle where it like sticks out more. Crazy. The things you can find when you have the knowledge to find them. Thank you. Alright, so I feel like, and are some of them, do some of them look more obvious? Like, are all the double eyelids fairly similar? I mean, it'd be good to know. I mean, I can go, you know, you've definitely given me something new to look for. I honestly, I don't know how confident I would be looking for that by myself. This one looks like an RPM. The top looks pretty nicely split. The bottom looks like it's split, but almost looks like it's split in 2 different places. Let me see if I can get... Oh no, the top definitely looks split to me. This one's a 58D. can check out his eye. See, it's like with this one, like, you know, this looks different, but the way that there is like kind of like the little kind of scratched gouge place, I don't know, like, you know, it's kind of this same place. I feel like it's just a little bit different place. Like it kind of looks like the same thing where there's just like a little piece, but I feel like this one's more to the east than the other one is. I mean, I guess we can go, I can go back and use this one as a comparison that we just looked at before. I guess this one here is, it's closer to the eye, and I guess it goes in the same direction as the eye. Well, on this one, at the very least, we know that it's an RPM. I can zoom back out. We can see if there's anything else going on with it. Some environmental damage on the reverse. It's not exactly what we were hoping for. Kind of like a little die chip or something, or a clogged die, a die crack coming off the top up here. This is probably a crack or something going down through it too. Or maybe that's not a die crack, maybe those are just little chips that kind of, I just see die cracks that happen right there. Well, thanks for being here, Logan. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here too, Spiked Head Die Crack. Thank you for showing me some new things. That's what I like about doing these shows, is because hopefully someone else watching the show learns something, but it's like I feel like I learn something every single time I do a show. And I you know, it's like I do this alone and I'm doing the same thing I know. But when I do it with other people, it's like I feel like I learn. So thank you guys. All right, onward. What treasures will we find tonight? All right, so we have another 1956D. So for all we know, we'll find another one on this one. This one kind of looks like it has a little bit of machine doubling maybe on the reverse. I feel like we saw one that looked like this earlier. Just like a little tiny bit on the wheat tips, it looks like. I think so. I think that everybody has something to teach. Everybody can learn something. It's like when we all treat each other as students and teachers, we all learn something. I don't know about this one. It's like, I feel like maybe the date or the mint has been kind of beat up. I do feel like I see a line going all the way down the edge of that. Maybe we can flip it over and see the same thing going down the other side. I don't think I can pull it off here. Yeah, for all I know, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure on that one. Right. I'm like, I was thinking that was his nose. Alright, we're back. It's like the part that's kind of underneath his eye. I guess this is one of the parts where I've had a problem with, is that it gets all, I get a lot of really shiny under there. Like I almost feel like I can see like where there's like a line underneath the eye that gets really shiny. I'm almost feeling like I'm seeing it, but I feel like this one is more towards the eye itself, while the other one was kind of like right underneath it. And so I think what you were saying too is earlier is that when they are really, really nice pristine coins, they're a lot more obvious. They're a lot easier to see. I think that is a lamination error going through there. Oh wow. Yeah, I think we got something. Is this an RPM too? I feel like I can see a split top and bottom on this one. And then there's also a lamination error, which looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a peel up there on the rim too. Alright, so we have an RPM, we have a lamination error. Yeah, for some reason, like right inside his eye, I just get this like super shiny area in that place that I want to look at. I think that's one of the reasons that frustrated me. It's like it's like right where the other one was. I feel like there is something there, but it kind of almost looks like a cleave to me, because when I, turn it on this angle, that whole part just like shines really, really, really bright. But let's zoom out. I think you were able to see that eye there, and we'll take a look at the rest of the coin. We'll see what the lamination looks like zoomed out here. Yeah, it looks like it just kind of like goes underneath the 7 and across the coat. So that one was pretty cool. I feel like this has been a pretty good roll. I feel like we found like 4 or 5 RPMs. And we still have a couple left to go. We'll just kind of do the look over here first. I don't think this one has an RPM. Usually I can see something from about this length. I feel like it's actually easier for me to see things without the microscope, but without the microscope I cannot show you guys what I'm seeing, so this is the easiest way for me to show you guys. I'm not seeing anything there myself, so we'll keep on going. And it's like, I know we're only just, I'm like kind of like looking at Liberty. I mean, I'm looking at all the higher devices, but I know that with a lot of the double dies, it's just like a little bit of increased width in different devices. For whatever reason, I am really not good at being able to see it. I'll see some things that just look like it, and then I'll look at another coin, and I'll be like, oh wait, this one is the same way, and then this one is the same way. And then I realize that I'm just looking at normal coins, and I kind of, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to stick to what I know here. I've got plenty of coins to look through. Let's see if we can find something that we do know what it is. But I guess it's like anything else you can do. It's like if you can learn one thing about something that you enjoy a day and retain that information, eventually you know a lot about a lot of different things. And that seems like a good plan to me, to just learn one thing and learn it well every day. If I can learn more than one thing, that sounds even better. What's your favorite kind of air spiked head die crack? Like what's your favorite thing to look for on coins? It's like this eyeball almost looks kind of like larger. It's so funny looking at it up so close. Let me put these ones away. We got one more, and then we can open up another roll here. Someday I'll have an extra camera here, and we can, you're just watching here so that you can get mod. Well, thank you, Logan. When you're a mod, will you still be watching? Where's the best place to brag about being a mod? I think maybe Chuck put me as a mod on Copper Coins because there was some people trolling, and I think they just decided to make everybody mods, to make it easier. It seems like, I feel like streams that have auctions on them, I feel like they get trolled more. I'm not 100% sure why. Maybe because there's like kind of money going on. Varieties are your favorite. Do you have a like absolute favorite variety? Okay, that was his chin. I thought we were way higher. That's kind of funny, like my camera really does not seem like it wants to either focus on up here or right below it. Maybe I can just move the coin. It's like I almost feel like I see something like just kind of like dead center in the screen right now, but it doesn't quite look like it's the right angle to me. Alright, so let's see. Oh, was that? That was the second roll? Did we really already go through one roll? Okay. Well, we shall go through another roll. Or did I only grab out one tonight? Or two more tonight? I'm so confused. It's what I get when I do bonus streams every night and stay up till way past midnight and then get up at the crack of dawn every day. Nice. Good to see you have dreams and ambition. It's a good thing to have. I had no idea how it was. Like, what do the big mods like? What do how many streams do like big mods do? Are there people who they just literally have a job as just being mods on channels? Because it definitely seems like I see some streams where it's the same mod on every single channel. And I felt like I heard of like quite a few places where like there were mods and there was some sort of agreement that the mod would get money at some point. Like, you know, they helped grow the channel and then the channel just, or I think the person who started the channel never kind of shared the money and it just kind of would like turn into a bad situation. Don't see any on that one. Yeah, I don't see a lot of like the last couple nights I probably found 100 buy errors. But I don't think any of them were, you know, anywhere close to an MS65. But like I see, you know, like I buy a lot of MS65 graded coins. Like, I don't know, probably like at least 50 a month or so, which probably there's other people who buy a lot more volume than that. But I really almost never, ever see a buy error on a coin that high of a grade. That'd be really, really interesting to see one. Like occasionally I will find like an RPM or something, but it's only usually if the RPM is big enough that I can see it through the slab. It's like this one, it's like kind of looks like there is something. I guess let's go back and look at that other one that you said you definitely thought was. So it's basically like parallel with the eyelid. And so I feel like some of these ones that I'm seeing something on, but it's not quite looking right. They keep being kind of, you know, out a little bit further and not parallel with it. Yeah, I've been okay. Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I think. Oh yeah, we're already connected on Twitter. I remember that now. Yeah, I like the 72 DDO. I've been meaning to just pick one up in a lower grade, just because I think they are really, really cool. And the other one, I'm also wanting to pick up some 70S small dates. They're just kind of, I don't know, it's like I feel like if I pick one up, it's not even really going to be, you know, for my eBay store. It's just going to be to have to compare, because I've been going through a lot of 70Ss, like a lot of Mincellos. And so I feel like I just want one that I can compare to, just like study it, look at it a bunch. Because I feel like there's something about having something and being able to look at it and being able to use it as a tool to like kind of look back and forth and be like, okay, does it look like this? And just as a tool basically. And same with the 72. Even though the 72 is like, I feel like if you find a 72 double die, it should be, you should be able to tell what you're looking at. I feel like I see something underneath there, but it kind of looks like it sticks out a little bit further. Kind of want to go and check out the W on there. It's probably just some damage, but there almost looked like there was like kind of a doubledness to it. Even though I feel like when the W is doubled, I feel like maybe it's supposed to look like just thicker, maybe have a notch on it. Yeah, I'm guessing that that is either damage or like machine damage. It just kind of looked cool. That S kind of looks cool. Everyone else is like, it's damaged. It doesn't look cool, it's damaged. It looks like damage. Damaged things look cool sometimes. Alright. Gonna get in a comfy spot here again with the microscope. Kind of interesting over towards the edge of the rim. There was just like a weird discoloration. Little hair on there. Yeah, it's like I feel like I need to give myself homework every day. Like when I've been doing the Mint Cello streams, I've been trying to do that. Like if I'm going to be looking through a roll of coins that are all the same date and mint, I feel like, you know, going to Copper Coins and just studying everything and going over to Variety Vista and studying everything over there for that date and mint. I feel like it's been helping me. And then just really being able to look at a bunch of the same date and mint, because all of them, like every date and mint seems to just have different things, you know, different, you know, sometimes they change the style of things a little bit. Just the way the coins are made, it changes. And so I found, you know, doing that has been really handy, and I feel like I've been able to learn some different things. But I also like how people keep discovering new varieties, and so it's like even if anyone ever found every single heir on a Lincoln penny, like they're still making them, and so like there are going to be new ones that pop up, and then, you know, sometimes there's no known ones on the reverse, so no one checks the reverse, but then we just have, you know, these beautiful stubborn people who are like, well, nobody's found one, but I'm going to find one, and so they go ahead and find one, and then everybody's checking the reverse of them. And maybe I shouldn't be checking every eye. Maybe I should just be checking the eye if it's a certain date. Um, what was it, 56, 57, 58? Or I'm sorry. One moment, I look like I have like the spinning wheel of death. Okay, I'm live. Fascinating. It's like I use another computer to view myself of what I actually look like, and to read chat from, because when I've tried to use chat from here, it seems like it's too hard. I can't see the coins that I'm looking at, so I use this another monitor. But was it 43, 53, 56, 57, and 58 that you said? Maybe if I say it to myself one more time, I will remember it in the future here. '55 through '58 is a good place to start in your research. Okay. And I mean, I don't usually get a lot of, I feel like we had some, 43s yesterday on the stream, but I don't get a whole lot of them. When I was roll hunting, I definitely found a lot of them. But most of them are just so, by the time they're in circulation, they are like so rusty. So very rusty. Did I already check the front and back of this one? It can't hurt to look one more time if we didn't. Don't you go anywhere, Logan. Hey, well, thank you so much, Spiked Head Die Crack. I really appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you teaching me something new tonight. I feel like people have asked a couple times, and I really haven't. I don't know, when I was looking at my microscope before, every time I tried to zoom in there, I would just not, I wouldn't be able to focus in there. It seemed like my lighting maybe is better now. So I really appreciate you taking the time, and hopefully I will find some awesome examples and I can show you some finds I found in the future. And I'll definitely go and check out some of Chuck's photos. I do remember seeing them, I've never gotten to see anything that looked quite like Chuck's, except for when I see Chuck do it live on his stream under his microscope, and I'm just like, maybe his microscope is just way better. I know he uses a Dino light too. Are you the last one in chat? Say it's not so, my friend. If anybody lurking wants to talk, right now is your time. It is your time for fame. I don't mind. If you all want to lurk, that is totally cool with me. Half the time when I'm on other channels, I just sit back and lurk myself, so I know how it is. When I am tired, I just want to watch and be entertained usually. If I'm feeling social, I will say hi to everybody. Half the time I'm doing 2, 3, 4 different things at the same time. And so, I'll be watching a different channel, trying to learn something new. I'll be working, I'll be making dinner, I'll be drinking coffee, I'll be spilling coffee on myself. Coffee sounds good, but it's like what? It's like 10:30 at night. I should just wait till tomorrow because it'll taste so good. Look through the eBay auctions for the morning while I'm drinking some coffee. Here, there's a spiked head die crack. It's maybe not a spiked head, but it is a die crack. It's a head die crack. And then there's like another crack above. I found like a really cool, it's like a better looking die crack on a head. I found a better looking, I don't know, it was a proof coin, and there was like on the top of Lincoln's head, it just like kind of radiated, all the luster radiated like it was spiked hair up on top. It looked really, really, really cool. It looked like Lincoln had a mohawk. So I guess I'm halfway zoomed in here. Zoom back out in a second. Any mint mark on this one? Not seeing anything. We'll zoom back out. Looks like this coin has been cleaned, damaged. This is not the coin we are looking for. Cleaned on the reverse as well. So many little tiny scratches on there. So this tube is full, so let me grab another one. We're ready to go. We have another cleaned coin. It's like you look at these coins, like I feel like when I'm looking at them, they look as bright as they are BU, but I feel like all the little tiny scratches and all the things that are wrong with the coin makes them kind of seem duller here underneath the microscope and light. These look, but they've been, very, very much cleaned. It's like you can tell when coins are clean despite them having, a bright, kind of look to them, because you can see all these thousands and thousands of little scratches. And they should not be scratched like that. $5 5% eBay on junk silver. That sounds awesome. I'm checking that out. Bye guys. I'm all over that. Is there a promotion going on? I didn't get one. Or to my knowledge. Let me look. Sometimes it doesn't give me. Not me. Why not me? Why not me? Alright, so we'll zoom in on the mint mark there. It's so interesting how they give like eBay bucks to some people but not to other people. It's like I started another eBay store, and they're like, here, upgrade your eBay store for free for 3 months. I'm like, why not my normal eBay store? It's like apparently in my store or my account that has 10 listings on it, they think it has the opportunity for growth, but my one with 3,100 listings on it, they're like, nah, yours is done. It's like I really like the thing of making one eBay account that you don't buy on almost ever. And eBay, when you don't buy anything on your account, they send you offer after offer saying, buy something, buy something, buy something. And it's like, so it's like if you have multiple eBay accounts, which you're allowed to do, you just can't bid on the same, you can't bid on your items, you can't bid, you know, I don't think you can bid on items, you know, like have one, like you can't bid something up with two different accounts or something like bid against yourself. I don't think. I think that's a no-no. Um, but you can have more than one account. And so if you don't buy things on that account, they send out all these promos to people, like 20% off your next purchase. And so you just don't buy anything with one account, and then you get to save a ton of money all the time. And I think they'll only send it to one account, but if you have an account that you regularly purchase something on, they won't give you the deals. It's like, only if you don't buy things on eBay do they send you deals. The people that are already addicted to auctions, you know, they know they already got them. You know, they sent them enough free offers that they started buying stuff, and they got addicted to it, and now they can't stop. It's just funny. But if you guys are ever trying to like save some money or get something for cheaper, I mean, you can check like Reddit for like coupons and stuff, and occasionally there'll be like coupons. But like having two different accounts, eBay will just bombard you with an offer that gets better and better and better until you buy something. And you know, then it's like you save that coupon for like a 5% eBay bucks or something. It's like, you know, there's ways to stack things, and you can get yourself some pretty good deals. I just wish that like I would hold out on some of my big purchases until something came by like that, because you know, if you're looking at a $500 coin and you get 20% off, and the coin's already at a good price, it's just sometimes when like eBay bucks come out like that, like promos, it's like sometimes it's like a bunch of people are all watching that same item, waiting for the next special, and then they all get bought up. It's like, who can go and click faster when they get their notification in their email, or they like, you know, go and check to see what coupons came out today. I don't know if you guys know of good places. I've used Reddit quite a lot of times. It seems like the sports and collectible trading cards, eBay seems to do like 20% off promos a lot. And so especially like if like a new set of like say Magic cards is coming out, they're usually at their like kind of cheapest wholesale prices, and then these 20% coupons will come out, and you can buy up a bunch of booster boxes for like 20% off, and then usually about maybe like a month after the initial release of the set, the price seems to kind of go up, you know, about 20% above what, you know, it was selling for, and then you kind of sell it, and you're able to buy a bunch of boxes for cheap and then sell a bunch of boxes for a profit, and it's kind of nice. I just sold some Dominaria that I bought a couple years ago, and I think using the coupon I got the Dominaria for like $70 a box, and I just sold them for about $165. You know, I held on to them for a couple of years. It was also like a really good set, and I wanted to open them, but at the same time I was like, if I open them, it's kind of a liability. You know, I might find some awesome cards, but then I won't want to sell them if I find the awesome cards. And if I keep these, I'm just going to open them, so I'm going to sell them. So I did. I still have one box left. But basically that box is free now, so I guess I have a free box now, and I got some extra money to buy some coins with. Not a bad deal. I'm not gonna look for his eye on that one. But I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube just about flipping, and I think that it's a really good thing for people. I don't think a lot of people know how to flip things. And so it's like I've been like seeing a lot of like YouTube people kind of like teaching about it. And I think that's a really good thing for people, especially in this economy that we're in right now. I feel like a lot of people need to learn some different skills on how to make money. And if, you know, they're able to like invest in things like coins or cards or something like that. I don't know, like I invested a lot in cards when I was younger and I saw like the bottom just fall out of things. So I think I'll be wary there for a long time. I guess like I would just, you know, if you're gonna flip stuff, I would flip it. I would buy it and sell it. I wouldn't, you know, buy things and speculate for the long term. There's definitely a lot of people making money on sports cards right now, which I'm just like, wow, that's a thing now. And yeah, it really is a thing. But yeah, seriously, like I would not hold it for the long term, but I might be giving bad advice because I'm not into sports cards anymore. But I've seen a lot of people who do coins are really, really heavy into sports cards right now. And so it's kind of interesting to me just because I look up to those people as far as their skills are with coins. And when I see them get the kind of excited that I get with coins about cards and the way that I was seeing them get excited about coins with something else. But I guess it just kind of shows you it's like there is abundance everywhere. There's opportunity everywhere. If you can see it, if you can imagine it, you can make it happen. If you can't see anything, if you don't see any opportunity around yourself, if you don't have like an idea of what you want to do, this one's kind of pretty on the back here. I feel like when I look down on it in person, there's like a little bit of blue kind of down in this area here. Yeah, it's pretty much primarily a red-brown coin. Or I'm sorry, red-brown, it's probably a brown coin. But it's pretty. I don't know how many coins I flipped and like put in these tubes just because I thought they were pretty. It's not that I thought they were valuable or had errors, it was just I thought they were pretty. They had some nice colors to them. And I'm glad that there are people that do like toned coins because I definitely put away a lot of toned coins. I feel like we haven't gotten to see a lot of them. And part of me is wondering how stable a lot of the toned coins that I did find were. Like just how many of them, you know, have disappeared and turned brown. Because, you know, most coins are turning brown. It's like once they kind of get exposed to the elements, they turn brown. It's just what happens. It's okay. They're just going through their natural life. They start off as a little red caterpillar, and one day they like curl up into a red-brown cocoon, and before you know it, they're a big brown butterfly. There's nothing wrong with being a brown butterfly. This 52 is kind of pretty. I guess 52 isn't a 55 through 58. But spiked head die crack got me looking. Now I can't stop looking for the I'm just checking out every single one. It's giving me a little bit better of a flow, you know, like zooming in and zooming out, zooming in and zooming out. I feel like half my show is zooming in and zooming out. It would be fun if like every time, if I could like put a special effect in here so that every time we were zooming in, like there was like some like cool graphic or something, like we were traveling in time or something, like a big spiral thing just kind of appeared until things focused. Maybe that would make everybody dizzy. Just seems like it would be fun. So yeah, it looks like we were able to join YouTube partners today. We got accepted 5 minutes before the stream started, so that was definitely pretty crazy. I totally left me not set up to start things. You're just watching. Why would you watch the ads, Logan? Is that fun? Don't watch the ads. That's not what they're there for. I mean, if you want to watch ads, you can, but I assume you're here because you want to watch, look at coins. I'm not trying to force anyone to. Like, I wanted to just, like, I had 5 minutes to set things up, and it just looked like it had, ads were just like, like when you don't have a choice, it was like clicked and grayed out. So I thought that if I clicked skippable ad, because that was my plan in my head, is that I would like do things on a skippable. That's how I would set things up, but it wouldn't. It let me check that box because I figured everybody, if I did like a skippable, it lets you just skip it, and everyone would just skip it. And maybe if someone was getting a drink or something like that, that they would just let it play and come back and it would be done and the page would be loaded. I'm curious, what kind of ads show up on here, Logan? Like, I'm just curious, like, what kind of ad is YouTube putting in front of my channel? It's just something that, like, I have no way of knowing. It's like, unless I like stop the show and walk away and start the show up on like my phone or something, I'll never know like what YouTube shows for things. That's kind of funny. Or what kind of ads. Hopefully they show like super entertaining ads. But yeah, I was kind of surprised. Like, accredited coins was pretty awesome there to like test the super chat feature. Basically, like when I had basically a time to just like, I had 5 minutes, like 8:55. I got an email saying that I was now a YouTube partner, and it was like, why don't you take some time and get things set up? I'm like, I got 5 minutes before my stream starts. And so the super chat looked like easy, so I turned that on, and I'm like, that doesn't force anybody to do anything, and I didn't ever expect to get one. But then, like, as soon as the stream started, accredited coins threw a $5 super chat, so that was pretty cool. We know that works. I did one thing right, and then someone said, "Hey, I see an ad," and so I guess the ads worked, but I'll have to figure out how to set things up because I'm not trying to bombard people with ads. That does not sound like fun. I don't think that's why people come to watch. Some online photo thing, Apple. It just, it's like curious because like, I just don't know, it's like advertisers probably are trying to seek a target audience. This one's interesting. It's kind of got some bright little purpley blue colors. It also has a very, mottled or marbled texture. I don't know what I think of it. I think I might give it a flip here, but it almost like, say like here, it almost looks like there is depth to whatever is on the coin. Maybe it's a fingerprint, maybe it's like ketchup or something. Let's take a look at that mint mark and let's zoom in. Maybe we can see a little bit. You see kind of how it, like, it's almost like something splattered on the coin. Like someone sneezed on it. let's check out the eye. I think I'm gonna flip it. It has this. It's just weird. Like, I mean, half of me says this coin has been cleaned. Half of me says this coin has been splattered with something. I just like the colors that something turned the coin. I'm curious to see what it looks like in the future. What is going on with this one? I think this one has like some heavy damage on it or something. But let's check out the eye, if there is an eye left on this. But let's just zoom out. I think that this coin has been cleaned and damaged. Okay. It looks like maybe like a rolling machine damage. I mean, it goes around in a great little circle there. The coin looks like it's been smoothed. Nice looking back though, kinda sad. $54D. Don't think I see anything in that eye. Let's move this back. So I believe this is going to be the last roll, so I'll just give you guys heads up. It does look like this one has some nice color. It also has got some environmental damage on it. The fields almost have like a blue color to them. It looks like Lincoln's got a black eye, which is not going to make looking for a double die on his eye a thing. The reverse has a nice, it's like it's got like a blue kind of silver look to the back. These ones, yeah, that's about kind of the way it looks there. Sometimes when I see a coin this color, like I feel like it's a kind of cleaned or damaged that I don't know what it is yet. It looks really pretty though. It's just like, you know, on some tone coins they have like a really brightness to them. Like they just have like different colors to them. While ones like this, it almost looks like it's like a layer of color that's really pretty. I just don't know what to call it. This one here 100% has been cleaned, Logan, as you can see. It is bright, it is scratched, it is not what we're looking for. And I'm guessing even if this one has a double die eyelid, it's probably not going to be worth more than about a penny. I almost feel like that little darker spot is in the right spot there. But this coin is pretty toast. I will definitely have to go and look at things. This one has been cleaned as well. We're on a roll. Hopefully there was something else. I mean, at least I feel like my eye is pretty good. At some point I'm going to go through what's left in these rolls, and I think I'm going to like just pull all the cleaned coins out. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but it's like I definitely feel like I can identify and see them a lot quicker. I'll definitely be able to be like, yeah, my fear was always that one of them was a proof coin, and I didn't know what proof coins really looked like because I didn't own any. I was just like, these look different, these look weird. I don't know what it is, but they don't look right to me. Okay. I see possibility here. I see the mint mark has been smashed. It is flat. I do feel like I can see a split serif on the bottom here, despite, and I believe we can see one on the top here. To me, this looks a lot like, I think it was the 52D. We can see 54. This one looks a lot like an RPM that I've seen a couple of. I wasn't expecting the 54, but I don't feel like I've seen a lot of 54Ds. I'm pretty sure this one was an RPM. Being this flattened, I just like, I always want to like be like sure when I'm saying that I'm finding something. But I'm pretty sure, I'm like 95% sure that this is an RPM despite it being so damaged looking. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, this is one of the times to, if you find a scavenger hunt and you're just needing a couple dates, random dates, like that would be easy to send you out some coins like this for a date that you need, Logan. It's hard for me to send them out because if I send like one coin out, like the post office charges me like $3.50. They will not let me send them out for any cheaper than that. It's kind of hilarious and kind of like really not hilarious. I feel like it should only cost a stamp to send a penny in the mail. I guess if, wow, I never even thought about that. But check out the machine damage on this one. But I never thought if I sold stamps, I would be able to just I'd just be able to send them on a postcard. It's like, look at the nose on that. Some beautiful, look at the chin. So doubled. Jack Lincoln's double chin. It's so cute. It must be getting late. But check out that beautiful machine damage. I mean, we can just all wish that this one is an RPM here, or that this is a double die. Which, you know, it's like, unfortunately, yes, that beautiful looking doubleness on that RPM is machine damage. It's like, I feel like that's how it was, like, for a long time when I was, like, looking through coins. Like, I would find coins like that, and I'd be like, oh, I found an RPM. And then I would look up at the date, and it'd be like, oh, no, I did not find an RPM. I found a super machine damaged coin. Very, 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 very damaged coin. I still think they look cool. I'm just glad I didn't like decide, oh, I'll buy these. You know, go on eBay and like, you know, find as many as I could. Because there would have been people like coming out of the woodwork to sell them to me. It would have been hilarious until later on when I tried to sell them and people had lowered the price to like a penny, and I'd be like, oh, the market fell out. What happened? Oh, these were just damaged things. Damaged coins. Huh. Can we get some focus? That one's kind of interesting. What we got here, 5070. I've never seen, I don't think I've ever seen an RPM that looks like that. I mean, it kind of looks like it splits off where it's like a D over a D. You know, we've got like another line, we've got some kind of like mixed upness in the center here. I mean, it's kind of like there's a split serif there, and then there's like some crud stuck in between them. I don't know, let's turn it over. Maybe if there's a split on the top that we're able to see. We don't see anything on the top. I'm guessing it's not one. Not really making it easy to look at it though too. I mean, for all I know, it's like, you know, the whole thing's gone counterclockwise. But let's look at it right side up. I think this one looks interesting. I can't say yay or nay. I'm going to put it off to the side. I don't know. We'll wait till we have an expert sometime, someone better than me. Yeah, we could figure something out sometime, Logan. I mean, that's the thing. Like most of the coins you'd probably want to put in your album would be cheaper. You know, they would probably be worth like way, way, way less. I mean, maybe you need some better ones. But it's like, it's, you know, that's why it's like on eBay selling stuff, it's like I had to like basically decide like, okay, I can't sell all these things unless, basically it's like on eBay it's hard to sell anything unless it's like sells for like $20 by the time you take out eBay fees and shipping fees and PayPal fees and then like the price to have bought something to begin with. You know, it's like then you drive to the post office and the packaging supplies. It's just amazing like how much money everything eats up. It's like I had to go through a long learning curve on eBay. Here we've got a pretty nice lamination error just splitting right through Lincoln. Nicely done diagonal. 1946. So we can give this one a little home here and a flip. So if anyone here is watching and you're new to the channel, there are 3 open giveaways going on. You can find them in the description at the very bottom below the video. I will be doing another one this weekend, I believe, so there'll generally be 4 of them up. I'm just going to kind of stagger them. I think they're going to mostly end on the weekend here. But they're just supposed to be thank you guys for the support and thanks for being awesome. And just a way that I can kind of give back here. And hopefully I can make the prizes more often and bigger in the future as well. Maybe I can start sending you some coins, Logan, here. Yeah, I think we could figure something out, Logan. Like, send me a list sometime of the coins that you are looking for. It's like I'm surprised that you still need any for your album, considering it sounded like you have. Did you make a video of the stack of silver that you have today? Nice. So if I make you mod, it's gonna give you luck for an auction? How does this work? Explain this to me. I like learning about things that I know little about or don't understand. You have me curious. Like a little tiny. We'll let it go. There's like a tiny little die chip. Like the tiniest little die chip on the wheat ear right here. It just looks like a little flake of gold. This is a nicer looking coin. What is it, a 52? 1952 P is a better date. I mean, I'd want to say this coin is brown now. I'd say it's like an AU 58 at the least, but maybe like an MS 62 brown. It's like I think it can get away with that little knock on the head and the little line that goes through the T there. Yeah, maybe I can make Logan, I can make you a special I can make you a special treasure hunt. I can make a special scavenger hunt, Logan scavenger hunt. And you can tell me which coins you need, and I will make a specialized scavenger hunt. And then you need to find it before everybody else, or most likely Blue Sandy, because Blue Sandy is on a roll. Okay, I just flipped that one because it looks nice to me. Hey, thank you, 1111. I think I've seen 1111 like every night and every morning for like a month straight now. It's been crazy. That must be why I keep seeing 1111. It's been to make you a mod. It's to recognize the specialness of 1111. Let's check this eye. We're feeling lucky from Logan spreading the luck here. So we've got about 5 more coins here, and then we'll go through the RPMs here. I don't think I'm going to go to midnight tonight. I was pretty tired after the party last night here on the stream. It was a good time. I loved it. But it was a bonus stream, and today was a happy tired day. It was a good tired day. But I'm gonna get like as close to a normal sleep as I can, because tomorrow is our normal scheduled non-bonus, our normal day of streaming, and I want to be awake for it and not just like this or like, you know, yawning. I want to be happy for you guys, which I pretty much always am, I hope. Or at least I hope I seem happy to you guys, because I feel happy. So still pretty darn excited about getting to become a YouTube partner. I was just like, what if they don't like my videos? Like, I'm like reading all the fine print. I'm like, mass-produced repetitive content with little to no educational or informational value or something. I'm like, would my PCGS videos, are those repetitive? Are those mass-produced? I'm like, I made 5,000 of them. I say similar things in a bunch of them. I'm like, maybe they won't let me be a YouTube partner. And but then 5 minutes before the stream started tonight, and then I had also read that it takes a month to become a YouTube partner. So I thought it was going to take a month here. And so I totally got ambushed right before the stream. And so I guess that's a really good thing. That was quick. I guess if I hadn't had AdSense, like I already had an AdSense, so I like linked it before I got monetized. Like I linked it like a year ago. But it was like, okay, we'll message you when you're ready. And I guess that means once you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I guess if I hadn't done all that, then it would have probably taken a lot longer. Maybe they were able to do some checks. Look at that green glue. I don't think it was green to begin with, but, or maybe that was, no. I mean, I feel like you can see the normal glue color, and then I think the copper has like been affected by it here. It would just be, okay. It is me saying welcome to Time Traveler's Coin Exchange a different time every time. And it may sound a little bit different, or it may sound similar, but it is different. It is, not just the same thing. Sometimes I even say different things. Similar, but different. Very, very cleaned coin. You got outbid. Bid again. Don't stop. If it sounded like you wanted the coin, get the coin, Logan. Don't let somebody else who wants it take it out from underneath you. So it looks like the last coin here in this roll was a 1910 randomly. This could have been the top of the roll. It probably was the top of the roll because when I take the roll, I dump them out. So yeah, let's see. I feel like we found a couple RPMs here tonight. PK Carve, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. I like PCGS. A sugary daddy candy. Yum. It's too expensive for me. I like PCGS. I compared, I kind of, after doing research, NGC and PCGS were the two graded coin companies that I was going to go with when buying coins. There are people that lean both ways. And so I can't say definitively one is better than the other. For me, what I found is that the PCGS, they cost more to buy, but they also sold for more. If you have, and it might be different for different coins. When I started buying coins certified, I was buying Lincoln cents. I was buying wheat pennies, almost specifically. I was buying Flying Eagle cents, Indian head cents, and Lincoln wheat cents. And then later on, I kind of expanded into memorials and shields and bicentennials and stuff. And so that's kind of the way it went for me. I looked at the prices of, how much MS66 Lincoln wheat cent sold for and how much it would, or basically I looked at the sales, I looked at how much they were worth, I looked at how much people were willing to pay. And it wasn't even as much as comparing quality. It was more looking at, okay, I'm going to pay a little bit more for this coin when I go to buy it. But when I buy it, I'm going to be able to sell it for more. And that's kind of where I kind of fell in love with PCGS coins, is that I could see the return. And so learning how to buy them low and then sell them for as much as you can, that is kind of where I kind of found my niche within the coin, market on eBay. Everybody's kind of got their own one. I would say, if there's a part of the market really well, that is kind of where I would start out. I would, check out, if you're interested in Lincoln wheat cents, I would check out, the PCGS ones, the NGC ones. I feel like if you go NGC, you're probably going to be able to buy them for cheaper than you would for the same coin, same grade than a PCGS. But when you go to sell it, it won't sell for as much. But because you buy it lower, maybe that's a good thing. Nice. You're growing out. You got the pandemic hairstyle, Logan. But yeah, it's just totally depends on what. One thing I really liked about the PCGS slabs is that the registry that they have, it's like a really wonderful spreadsheet. You add and subtract the coins, you can like compete and make sets, so it almost kind of becomes like competitive. As you're building your collection, you can compare it to all the best sets. And as you kind of go from like the 200th best set to 150th best set to 149, 148, and you start working your way up in the set registries, it's kind of fun. It's kind of addictive. And then you go out and find that next coin that gets you up higher and higher. You kind of, it's like at first you're trying to complete a set. And then once you've completed a set, you're like, okay, can I make the set better? You upgrade it. And then when you see it kind of going up in value, and you see your place in the set in the registry rising compared to other people, it's fun. It's like becomes a very competitive, addictive thing. So that's one of the things I liked about the PCGS there. I don't know how the NGC set works, if they have a similar registry, but I also got to I also get to see all my sold stuff, so now I have a nice database. When I'm buying coins, I can see how much I bought all the coins that I had. I can see how much they sold for. It's like if I bought 10 of them and I sold, and I know what I bought them all for, and I know that I sold all 10 of them, then when I'm going to buy one, I know, okay, if I buy it for this price, it's pretty much guarantee I'll sell it for this price. And so it's really good numbers to know. It's like when I'm buying something, I know what the price it's going to sell for. I know the probability that it's going to sell for. And so just kind of the knowledge is power. So when you're looking at eBay currently right now, and if I go to US PCGS graded coins, there's like about 102.3 thousand PCGS slabbed US coins in the Buy It Now section. If you go to the auctions, there's about 9,000 US PCGS graded coins. And so when you're sifting through essentially 111,000 coins, rotating in and out on a weekly and monthly basis, it's nice to be able to have that information, so that if you sift through it and then keep up to date with it, you're able to keep track of every single coin that's on the market and know what things are moving up, what things are moving down. And if you can do that, you can create a business out of it. And 1910 is a year that you can still get a nice BU 1910. I think I have a couple of them in my store. 1910 is a date that will come up at auction. If you really want a nice, graded 1910, I would find one in auction. Occasionally people will just be, they'll have a sale on their Buy It Nows or something. But 1910 is one that I would say one comes up about every other week at auction. And I would say you could probably get it for about 30% off the PCGS value. If you're looking at a 1910 from MS62 to like MS64, I would say you'd be able to get it for about 25 to 30% off its PCGS price guide value if it's graded by PCGS. And I've seen Annex. I've looked at Annex. For some reason, I wasn't super impressed. There's nothing against. I really didn't even give them a try. I mean, I could almost say the same thing for NGC. I kind of went. These are all the RPMs for anyone that just jumped in. These are all the RPMs we found tonight. So I'm just showing them to you guys and showing kind of the condition. I feel like I kind of chose one and I kind of went with it. And now it's 10 plus years later of doing this, and I've pretty much I've used PCGS the whole way. Maybe there was a ton of really nice coins that I missed out on, but honestly there's so many coins out there that I think I would have been overwhelmed if I had done. And having everything in one registry and having the prices update That's been priceless to me. But I'm pretty tired here tonight because I did a super long stream last night, so I'm going to need to end it. But I wanted to say thank you to everyone for being here tonight. It was kind of exciting because this was, last night we got to the first 4,000 watch hours, but tonight it's the first stream as a YouTube partner. So thank you guys. I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for everything you guys do. Thanks for teaching me things. Thanks for being patient with me as I learn and grow. I hope I help you guys learn a little bit every time. I do, and so I feel like if I'm learning a little bit, you guys must be too. Yeah, I will have another normal stream. Like, this is a bonus stream. I think I've done bonus streams basically every night, but 2 nights since I was able to start streaming again. But my normal streams are Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock and on Saturday nights at 9. And then every other night at 9 o'clock, because it seems like I don't have a life, except for loving coins. And so that's what I do with my life. I would like to wait 5 minutes, Logan, but I gotta get some sleep tonight, friend. I will, however, be back here at the same time tomorrow. And so I can answer any questions that you have tomorrow. But I do apologize. But I do got to get off so that I can get enough sleep so that I can do a stream tomorrow, because I'm going to have a really, really crazy day. I didn't think I was going to go this late, and I just looked and it's like already getting to like 11:30. We can talk about mods tomorrow, if that's cool. If you're still interested in being a mod, we can talk about it tomorrow. Okay. All right. Thanks so much, everyone, for being here tonight. Thank you, Logan's Coins. Thank you, Not Logan's Coins. Thank you, Sav Weber. Thank you, Accredited Coins. It was super awesome for you to give me my first super chat. I will always remember that. And it's nice, too, because now I know that it works, so that now for the rest of time, when I never get another one, I'll at least know that people could do it if they wanted to. But I won't ever have that feeling of like, does it work? Did I do it wrong? Is it broken? But yeah, thank you, Blue Sandy, for being here tonight. Thank you, Florida Thunder Digging with Rob, for being here tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Edwin Vasquez. Or wait, Edwin wasn't here tonight. Thank you, Spiked Head Die Crack, for being here tonight. And thank you, PK Carr, for being here tonight. And thank you, Meadow Detected with Austin Simpson. See what happens to me when I'm tired? I start remembering people. Look at this eye. I'm like the Lincoln double die eyelid. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. I have some awesome coins too. I got like really, really, really nice early 20s and 30s, I think maybe some teens, from this auction that was a couple weeks back. They took forever to get here, but they look awesome, and so I'm excited to make videos of them tomorrow. I've got like 50 other coins too, but these are some of the ones I was waiting for. So thanks everyone for watching. I will see you guys in the future. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.